It's Dave Johal for the Boxing Voice with Philadelphia's own Eric The Outlaw Hunter. How you doing, Eric?
I'm finding yourself.
I'm good. How are you keeping during the COVID pandemic? Is it quite bad over there, or?
No, it's pretty bad here too.
Yeah, and are you still keeping active, still training?
Yeah, I'm still training. I still train my little fighters certain days of the week. We still active.
Good stuff. What kind of stuff have you been doing? Have you got access to the basics, the bag, pads, skipping, and so on and so forth?
I just keep it with the basics. I don't got excuse me. I don't have the heavy bag, but I got all the other. I got the other stuff, the mitts, the gloves, all the stuff that you really kind of need. The only thing I don't have is the speed bag and heavy bag. But everything else I got.
Good stuff.
I have. So, yeah.
Brilliant. And the last time you were in action yourself was in July of last year, where you beat another fighter by technical decision. What were your plans after that fight? Was it still to carry on?
Yeah, it was supposed to come right back and fight, but plans didn't go as I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even this year as well, with boxing the way it is and stuff, loads of plans have been put by the wayside, and which is a bit of a shame at the moment as well. And I understand you're training fighters now, aren't you? Is that would you say that's your main thing now, or is the comeback still on the cards once the pandemic is over?
My comeback is definitely on the cards. That's definitely on the cards. It's just that this is what I'm doing at the moment. Well, this is something I love. I enjoy doing. And, my comeback is I'm definitely on that. But right now, no fight ain't being lined up. So, but I gotta help these kids get better. That's what I'm doing, helping these young kids get better.
Good stuff. I mean, you're still ranked 14th in the WBO rankings at featherweight as well. Shakur Stevenson in the WBO is the champ. Do you rate him as a fighter? Do you think he's very good?
Yeah, he good. Good. He's a good kid. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, I mean, he's 13-0 and already champ, and you're 14th. I mean, looking at the rankings, when boxing does come back,
I'm listening.
Do you see yourself fighting like a top 10 opponent to get your name back up there?
Yeah, it's really whoever. I feel as though my name is out there already, so I don't think I should have to do all the extra stuff. But yeah, I don't mind. But I'm looking. I wouldn't mind fighting for like the WBA, WBC, IBF. I want some of them champions like over there.
And most notably in the UK, the last time you were over here in London, unfortunately things didn't go your way when you fought Lee Selby for the IBF featherweight title. Brilliant undercard, stacked fight night as well. Joshua versus Martin. What was the experience like being over at the O2 and over in London?
Bittersweet. Bittersweet.
Yeah, I remember one of the things you said was you were unhappy about Media Week, weren't you, where you weren't invited to the public workout, but you enjoyed the company of the fans.
Well, I ain't really get to indulge with the fans. I ain't really get with them. But I showed love to the ones that I could show love to. But y'all do have a good fan base. I do enjoy them, but I didn't really get to show them me for real. Only time they really got to see me was with the fight, but they didn't really get the best me of the fights that night because as you could see how the fight was going on, but they didn't really get the best me.
I mean, would you say it was difficult being the away fighter? I mean, with Charles Martin and yourself both being away fighters, was that a hard night? So yeah, we never got to see the best of you, is what you said. And I mean, after that, there was a long layoff for about 3 years. what happened in those 3 years? Because I still think you could have gone on to a lot more fights.
I think so too. Wasn't me. You gotta understand that some fighters is blessed with good handlers, some aren't. And I'm one of those fighters that wasn't blessed with the best handlers.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fighters have been inactive, with Tyson Fury, the great Muhammad Ali for 4 years as well. It's sometimes difficult coming back. So what happened in those 3 years in terms of training? Were you still active? Were you still making weight and still training as normal?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool when it comes to the weight. I don't got really no bad habits. I don't smoke, drink, and do none of the other outside activity stuff. But that causes me to gain a bunch of weight. But for the most part, I was, training fighters, helping them elevate their game. Basically what I'm doing now, just staying out the way, doing whatever I need to do to stay active and mobile.
Brilliant. And going back to your trip to London, it was a massive media circus. 50 Cent was in your corner as well, not literally, but giving you all that support. How did you get to know 50?
Just happened to see him at one of my fights, and we just clicked from there.
Good stuff. Brilliant. Has he been in touch since, or?
A little bit after my fight, but no, we ain't really been talking that much. Ain't really nothing to talk about for real. I wasn't doing no fighting, doing none of that. He was saying his little stuff like, far as, man, you a fighter, get back in that ring, stuff like that. But
yeah. I mean, hopefully we can see in some top fights in 2020, especially when the pandemic is over. Maybe at the end of this, at the end of this year. Who you signed with now in terms of promotional companies or networks?
Dimitri Salita.
Okay, good stuff. And the plan for this year was to fight later on, maybe, or?
I was supposed to be fighting. I was supposed to fight the beginning of January. I was supposed to fight back in October. I was supposed to fight back in December. All that stuff was out of my control,
Mm-hmm.
It was so. I'm just looking. I just want to be. I'm just trying to get a chance to being a world champion and making good money for me and my family.
Yeah, I mean, one of the other people that you've actually beaten on your record is Rene Alvarado.
Yeah.
And now he's moved up to super featherweight. And looking back at that fight, you beat him quite comfortably. Does that give you a lot of confidence to see him as a champion now at a higher weight? Someone that you've beaten so comfortably, who is a champion now?
Yeah. What can I say for that? I'm happy for him,
Mm-hmm.
He bounced back from the loss right after I beat him. He got knocked out or something right after I beat him, then beat the guy. Came back and beat the guy. I respect him for that. But I even go up to weight and fight him if that's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible in this sport, isn't it, Eric?
Yeah.
Which is it's one of them
if
sports.
That can happen now. I'll move up to 130 and fight him.
Brilliant. And very finally, what message have you got for the fans? Where can we follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter, Eric Hunter 27. My Instagram, one Eric Hunter. What else I got? Facebook, Eric Hunter. And to my fans that support me, I'm still around. It's just some things out of my control. Yeah, just keep pushing. Just keep staying behind. Just stick behind me. I'll be back sooner or later.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Eric. And hopefully we'll see you soon.
You have to like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.